Hey everybody, Creator Critic here, good, bad. I'm the guy that wants to review your channel. Today we're going to be reviewing PotatoJet. JetPotato? I wonder if he is a jet on a potato, or is he a potato made out of a jet, or a jet made out of a potato? So many questions I have to ask in so little time. So let's go ahead and let's get started with this review. Branding? It looks good. It's typical of vloggers. It's a picture of him riding in a dinosaur-looking box thing. I don't know. I have no flipping clue. So let's move on with the channel art. Looks good. Guy's doing some posing. I'm guessing one of them is his and is of him, and then the other one is probably of a friend and in their Jeep. It looks really good. So I do think that's, you know, typical of vlogging is to do some pictures like that as like a channel art. Looks really good. Could probably use like his name on there, like PotatoJet, maybe like a little artwork or something of like a little potato riding on a jet. That would be hysterical. I would love that. But joking aside, maybe some stuff with his Twitter information, something of that nature. If he's got a Twitter or if he's got a Facebook, not his personal Facebook, but a Facebook of, you know, his channel PotatoJet. JetPotato. No, we're not going into that again. And we're going to the thumbnails area on his popular uploads and 18,000 views on one. Wow, that's pretty hefty. 10,000, 6. Wow, really good. I'm confused why he doesn't have more subscribers, which we'll see about that in a little bit. First days with the Mosaic. That looks like a really good thumbnail. Some of them look like their thumbnails after I watched a couple of his videos. I have watched more than that. I don't know why I had it shown, but I have. Like on this one, Iceland, that mud wash thing is actually from the video itself where he's edited it and then he's used that as a thumbnail. So, but that could still be considered a good thumbnail because, well, you don't really need much when you do vlogging. You don't need it to be super awesome and super eye-catching like if you needed like a, let's say a gaming channel. They have to be really good and dead on, like awesome thumbnails for people to even be interested just because it's gaming, and we'll go into that later. I've talked about that enough. Hero 5, Hero 4 Black plus Hero 3 Black, GoPro Hero, not so waterproof. That is pretty good. That's a good thumbnail because he's kind of doing comparison of the two. And we have first days with the Mosaic, like I was saying, that looks pretty good. That does look like a thumbnail. 10 awesome benefits of exercising. That looks like a really good thumbnail. I like that. And Tough Mudder, that's definitely probably a thumbnail that he's made because of the little icon there on the side. And that just definitely looks like thumbnail material. And that's about it. And probably this Iceland 2017, that one's definitely a thumbnail. And then the one beside of it, those are always really good pro thumbnails. They look really professional and really clean. So that is awesome. Those will definitely get them views. Let's go ahead and move on to video content, video quality, since we've kind of covered the branding situation. So we're actually going to watch the Iceland 2017, how much it really cost video. And before we actually watch it, I'm not going to watch it in here. I'm going to edit that in because it doesn't work anymore like it used to. So we're going to go down and look at the views is just awesome. I like the video myself. And then we're going to go and see the settings. We're going to annotations. Okay. Oh, that's because it's in this. So we're going to start this up just so I can skip out of this. And I've already watched some of this video myself. He has it in 1080p. That's awesome quality. I need to start doing my videos like that. So awesome. Way to go for him on that. On the quality. Looks really good, and here's a sample of the video itself. So I hope you enjoy it, and I'll let you know what I think when we get back.
One thing is that WOW Airlines only includes one backpack, so you'll probably need to have at least one check-in item. Between the two of us, we could have probably just shared one check-in item, but we both just kind of overpacked. So for 2 pieces of luggage, round trip was $283.96. Oh yeah, and in the flight we spent about $18 in water and snacks. Somebody needs new brakes. Can you hear that? So I'm calculating everything out in US dollars. I flew into Keflavik Airport, and that's where I made my first big mistake. If you like to drink like I do, buy alcohol before you leave the airport. As you're leaving the airport, you're gonna pass through this big store, and that is your last chance to get alcohol at a decent price. Iceland has a lot of weird restrictions on alcohol, and at a grocery store, you can only get beer that's 2.25% alcohol. Anything past that needs to be purchased at a bar, restaurant, or a liquor store. These liquor stores are owned by the government, and they have really restrictive hours, especially if you're out all day exploring Iceland. Here are some prices of liquor at a liquor store. After being shocked at the liquor prices, I went and looked over at the beer, and I was like, oh, this isn't so bad. Then I realized...
Okay, first off, really good camera work. I'm pretty sure he's using like a DSLR camera to record this. I could be wrong. Also, I like the music and everything in the background. Also, I like that. I like that poster. That itself. That's going to give this channel a 10 out of 10, just on the back of that poster. Now, on the audio quality sounds good. It could probably be a lot better, but I think it sounds really good. I mean, heck, mine can sound a lot better. But getting a little sneezely there. Overall, it looks really good. The video looks really good. It sounds really good. I like the music. He doesn't let it be boring at all. He actually cuts some few jokes. So that's awesome. I really did enjoy this video. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to move on to organization, because a lot of the videos are not just like this. He does use a lot of GoPro stuff like that, and I would like for you to actually check out your channel yourself for a lot of these videos, because if I edit a lot of his videos in, it's going to make it really long. So let's go to organization, and we have, he's got this full video of his Iceland trip, which is really cool. I actually liked it, and it talks about all of the information broke down from in this video in the description. Looks really good. Of all the stops we made, that's definitely going over. That's pretty good. A lot of people don't do stuff like that. List of things we did. It even lists the stuff they did. Music. He has all his links. He's for his where he's saying, hey, this is the guy that did this stuff. His Instagram, his Twitter, and YouTube. Awesome stuff. You definitely want to always include, anytime you use someone else's stuff, make sure you add a thank you or something like that in their links to their stuff in the comments, because that will save you some hassle, and it'll save you from getting copyrights. Not just copyrights, but you'll not infringe on anybody's copyrights, I should say. Getting a little backwards, because a lot of times, like, people will be like, okay, well, that's cool. Some will get picky and be like, well, you never asked me, and then you'll have to deal with them. But most of the time, doing something like that, usually they won't really bother, especially if it gets a lot of views. That gets them views because people like the music, and there you go. Now, does he leave comments down in the video? Sure, he actually talks to his fans a lot. He talks to everybody. Look at all this PotatoJet. Okay, PotatoJet is busy. Very, very busy. So we're going to go and we're going to get busy, and we're going to look at playlists now. So here we are at the playlist area. Adventures and cameras. I'm guessing cameras is where he talks about different cameras and how they are between each other. Probably like comparisons and videos, stuff like that. Then we have adventures, is probably where he went to Iceland and a bunch of other places. Okay, so here's no playlist description. That really hurt. And one other thing I needed to mention, there was no subscriber link down in the description of that video. That really hurts, because with that will bring in a lot of subscribers, and I still don't understand to this day why people don't do that. So hopefully he does it. So hopefully this video he'll put it in there. So he have all his snowboarding videos and adventure, Jim Wrangler, trip to Pismo Beach. Everything is in here. So that's awesome. He's did that for all his videos. He's added them into playlists. I just went out of it. Just go to camera. So, yep, all his videos are in there. So he hasn't done a lot of videos, but he's only did about, I can't remember how much. I think it's like 17 or 18 videos, and they're all in playlists. So good job for that. Always keep them in there. So we're going to go to his About section and read that. There's not much here. Just says filmmaker in Los Angeles, adventure seeker, spontaneous traveler, and tech nerd. I like potatoes. Of course you like potatoes. Your name is PotatoJet. I still want to know if that's a jet made out of a potato, or if it's a potato riding on a jet. I need to know. Answer these questions for me. Answer them now. I want to know, PotatoJet, which one is it? So, 373 subscribers, 56,000 views. Holy crap, that's a lot of views. I wish I had that many views, because now you can't monetize unless you have over 10,000. So, whatever. Alright, we're going to go ahead and go back to the main page, and we're going to go ahead and go into final score and final thoughts. My final thoughts for this channel is it's good overall. It's a really good channel. I think he needs to make more videos and not just him traveling a lot. Maybe if he's wanting to make this a thing, maybe do more vlogs of just everyday life for him. If he is doing filmmaking, maybe like take shots of what he's doing as far as like filming, whatever, casting, whatever. Like, just do something for your everyday life if you're going to be a vlogger full time. Because you can't just roll on the back of you going on these adventures and stuff. Because I know, for one, it's probably expensive. And then two, it's just not going to be enough content to fill between the gaps that you're missing. And that's going to put off a lot of subscribers. And that's just it. It's just going to put off a lot of subscribers. Now, he might not be doing this full time. It could be just a part-time thing. It's just whenever he makes videos, you know, when he goes somewhere, that's fine too. If that's what he wants to do, then he's fine. That's good to go. But I think if you wanted to do this full time, he needed to add more stuff in here. The branding is really good. I just wish he added a little bit more into his channel art. His channel icon's fun. It's funny as all get out, and it made me laugh like 2-3 times after I've seen it. But the branding, the art needs some stuff. It needs like maybe the name of his channel in there with a potato on a jet flying by. That would be really cool, and probably make me laugh every time I've seen it. Thumbnails are fine. I think if he did the way he's doing his thumbnails now is good. Don't think he needs to mess with those. Needs to add a subscriber link. That's a big deal. His video content and video quality is good. His video quality he's got a good mic. He's got good video quality. There's nothing to go there. He uses professional cameras, so by God, he better have the best video quality of any vlog channel I've seen so far. So with all that being said, he really needs to step it up a little bit if he wants to go further, especially with his about sections kind of bland. He needs to add more into it, some more depth into who he is as a vlogger and who he is as a person. People love that. And that subscribe link, now that's going to bug the hell out of me. I'm going to go ahead and give this channel a final score of 7 out of 10. I know I kind of hover around that 7 mark, but a lot of times it's just the weird things that people miss. Like the subscriber link is a big one for me because there's no reason not to have it in there. Also, the channel art could use a little more. The about section's kind of bland. He needs a little more depth into that. And I mean, the descriptions were good though, but in his about section's kind of dry, and he needs more of the descriptions in those playlists. Those will really help when people are looking through the playlists and seeing what they're about. So this was PotatoJet. I hope that you guys enjoyed his channel as much as I did. It's really good, and I think he needs to put more into it. Definitely somebody to keep watching just in case and see what he might do if he goes full time with it. I think he can make something happen to this channel and be more than just a 7 out of 10. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to hit that big old like button. Let's smash it. Let's see if I can get over 100 likes on this video. If you didn't like it, hit the dislike button. Let me know down in the comments below why you didn't like it, and maybe, you know, give me some feedback. I'm always looking to improve these videos for you guys. That's my dream. Make sure there will be a Patreon link down below. You can click that if you want to help support the channel. You don't have to. I never asked that because it's free here, and I want to support every creator that I run across. That's my dream for this channel, and that's how we're going to keep to it. It's just if you want a little extra rewards or anything like that, you can do that, certainly, and it helps the channel, and it helps it in a big way, and it helps you guys in the end because we're going to be doing giveaways soon. So without having to do that, it's fine. I don't really care. So, but with that being said, I do thank you guys one more time for watching, and make sure to subscribe. You could help in a really big way by doing that. That is free, and it always will be free. So, I'm Creator Critic, and I'm out of here. PotatoJet. I don't know. Is it Boom PotatoJet, or is it jet made out of potato? I've got to answer this question. I've got to look it up on Google. You guys are going with me on Google. We're going to look this up really, really quick. this video is not over yet. I will find out what this is. Oh, it's cupcakes. Let's go to Google and let's look up PotatoJet. PotatoJet. There's got to be something about this. Mr. Baked Potato. Jet skateboards. Is it Jet Potato longboard? Ah, it has something to do with skateboards. We figured it out. Haha. Awesome. Figured it out. It has something to do with skateboards. That solves everything. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching.